So someone owes you money, yet the person has refused to pay back your money after all attempts you have made in doing so. Come with me today on this YouTube video as I share with you legal steps on debt recovery and how you can get your money without being the victim. Remember, the law protects only those who knows their rights. Now, first thing is first when it comes to debt recovery is that under the Ohio Uniform Act on simplified recovery procedures and measures of execution, it shows that what you must establish that there is a debt. First way doing this is that there must be certainty. Certainty is that there must be a debt in the first place. You cannot carry out procedures for recovery when you don't have a debt. There must be debt. The debt must be due. It must be due for payment, meaning that the time that the person was supposed to must have paid you the money must have passed. And the last thing is that the amount must be liquidatory, meaning there must be a certain amount. Now, aside this, you further need maybe a written document, a bank transfer, eyewitnesses, or maybe any document that can just show proof that a debt exists. Somebody owes you money and you are trying to recover. Now, as a friendly reminder, the law encourages peaceful settlements, and as such, it is important that before rushing to court, you should write a friendly demand, or you should write a demand, a formal demand to your debtor, the person that is owing you money, indicating or telling him to pay back your money within a set specific period of time. Now, the basis for carrying out this agreement, it is not to show that you are weak or you cannot speed or fast forward the procedure. It is just to show that you acted in good faith in giving him the money or lending him the property, which has later on gotten to the situation in which you are seeking to recover your debt. Now, the next procedure that you can take or further action that you can take if the person or if the said debtor still refuses to pay your debt, it is found under the Uniform Act on simplified recovery procedures and measures of execution, in that you can file for an injunction to pay. An injunction to pay can be filed, can be done, or is only granted by the court. This is after you must have submitted a written complaint or submitted the file for an injunction to pay towards a competent court. Now, it is important to note that this varies as per the amount that they are owing you. Maybe it can be from 10 million below and 10 million above. So, yeah, after you must have filed, the judge will review. After the judge has reviewed, without calling the debtor, if the judge finds that there is any cause for you to be paid your money, then he may accept your injunction to pay and he can grant it. It is important to note that when filing for an injunction to pay, you should also attach proof of the debt. Anything that goes to show that that person is owing you some money. Remember we spoke about written agreements, bank transfers, and witnesses and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what you need to know when it comes for an injunction to pay. This method is widely used in Cameroon because it is fast, simple, and it's mostly reliable. Now, listen carefully, and this is where most people fail and they get things all worked up and wrong. Now, despite the fact that the court awards or respects peaceful measures of settling disputes or collecting debt, the court can also employ forced execution in order to recover back your debt or your loan. Now, under the Ohio Uniform Act on simplified recovery procedures and measures of execution, a bailiff is vested with the power of what? Of recovering back your debt. How does the bailiff do this? Forcefully, of course. It is number one, by seizing your bank account. If the person has a bank account, the bailiff is vested with powers to seize your bank account, seize your property, and also he can garnish your salary. Now, garnishing your salary here simply means it divides your salary into two, or removes the money from your salary in which you are owing the person and to restitute it back to the person whom you are owing the debt to. That is it. So if somebody owes a salary, the bailiff can do the following that I have already mentioned. He can do it on your behalf as a means to recover your debt. Let's talk about things you must not do when someone is owing you debt. Number one, never assault the person. Never go and start beating the person. Never seize a property by yourself. Never seize the person's property by yourself. And never go online to set up a camera and insult the person publicly. Now, it's important to know that this is because you can be charged under the California Penal Code. You can be charged for assault, defamation, and even threats. And all of a sudden, you lose your case and you become the criminal. And the person can file legal actions against you for that, and he will win you. Remember, he can win you while still owing your debt, and you will be charged for instead of paying more as restitution or for damages. Yes, if someone is owing you money, you can get your money back, but if only you act according to the law. Now, if somebody is owing you money and you want to get it back, just comment legal in the comment section, and I will give you a step-by-step guide on how to go towards that procedure. Now, it is either you know your right or you lose it. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. If you have not subscribed, please do leave a like, comment, and share. Thank you.